Hey guys. All right, so we are out here sort of setting up in our yard or in our garden area the garden tower that we just got that we're super excited about. Drew got back from the store. He got a 6 cubic feet of organic dirt. That's what they had at Lowe's. So here's the garden tower. I think we've already finished the hardest part for us of the garden tower installation, which was getting it level. We have a no level property on our land. So I'm gonna take a walk down here so you can see it. There's our house. And there's Drew with our garden tower. So we had to put pavers underneath and we had to dig out a little bit. And we put weed cloth under there just to keep the weeds from growing up. But now we're gonna fill it up with dirt. I'm gonna take another quick video to show you the inside before we put the dirt in, and then you can see it after we put the dirt in. All right, there's a better view of it installed with our raised beds around it. You can see on that raised bed, we've got a trellis built up. There's the tractor, our trusty and reliable front loader. And then over here, there's Drew. Okay, so I'm gonna just walk up with you to show you the inside. If you're a visual learner like me, this kind of thing helps. But that's it. The zip ties that were included in the package just are gonna hold everything in place while we pour the dirt in.
They said they're optional. You don't have to put them in there, but the whole thing is kind of a little wobbly if not.
This just the centerpiece.
Yeah, this whole tower. But I feel like once you get the dirt in, it's going to be fine.
If you're not doing the vermicomposting, you don't have to put this piece in at all. But
if you're not doing the vermicomposting, you're crazy.
Say that again.
If you're not doing the vermicomposting, you're crazy because it's so simple.
I think it's probably the best part. So we actually have built out a PVC pipe. We have taken PVC pipe, put it in our garden beds, drilled holes in it, and put worms in it before. And it's brilliant because you can stick compost in it. This is going to work 1,000 times better. And I'm excited because there's going to be very little chance for weeds to get in here. We're already picking weeds out of these garden beds and other buckets and stuff that we have.
You can have worms where you normally wouldn't have worms, which means all that fungal growth, all that bacterial growth, the good kind.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, on your patio or your front step or anywhere, you can get that good stuff. And the cool thing about it is you're growing veggies, and the leftover compost from those veggies, you can feed the worms that feed your veggies. So it's like
closed loop.
You can pull out this bottom piece, and this is gonna be all your worm droppings from the stuff that they ate that you grew here, and you can pour it in here and fertilize them with it. So
yeah. It's really smart.
That gives me chills a little bit.
So new exciting news down the pipeline. We just heard back from the Garden Tower inventors, and we are going to be doing a podcast with them soon. So I can't wait to talk to them because I think they're just brilliant. Yeah. But anyway, so we are here. Drew, Eliza's over here with the Garden Tower. We've got a few plants going. We put some mini sunflowers, tomato on the top. Some other things are in the side pockets, but now we're putting our
worm droppings.
That's worm droppings.
So in the worm droppings are eggs.
There's the worms.
These are red wigglers.
So we got these from our friends, the Vaughns at Home Place Farm. If you need worm droppings, screen worm castings, or red wigglers, Matt's your man.
So the castings you can just put in your garden, and they're really good for it.
He also has the liquid too.
And also the liquid. So the liquid is like liquid gold for the garden. We've already put in about 6 inches of.
Probably
you can't see it in there.
No.
It's too dark. But in our tubie, we put in some kitchen scraps. So they should have plenty to munch on. Oh, there we go. That's worms. You don't have to do red wigglers.
Here
you can do night crawlers too, but.
And you can, actually Matt was just telling me you can do both. So red wigglers move horizontally in the soil. And that's why they're skinnier. And night crawlers go vertical. So by doing both in there, you have even better dynamics.
That's cool.
All right, here they go. Bye, guys.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Safe travels.
So they'll live in there until they die and their next generations go to life.
They'll make a lot of babies fast.
So when you pull this one out, this bottom drawer, this will have the worm castings in it and liquid, right, Lace?
Mm-hmm.
And then we're not gonna pull it out now, but you pull out this one and it drops the column of worm compost into here so that you can harvest the droppings also.
And anything you pull out of there, you can just dump right back on top.
Right back on top.
to fertilize your garden. Now, if you're not doing the composting with the worms in the middle, then you're gonna want to fertilize in a different way just to keep a lot of nutrients in the soil for your plants. But because the worms are in there doing their thing, we're gonna get a lot of nutrition back into our plants without much input. So it's very exciting.